Okay, my mic is now on. I gotta scroll down here to audio capture so that you guys can talk.
Yep.
There you go. There you go.
Hang on, let me test something. Oh
I
shit, I heard
am
that in my head.
indeed live. We are about to do some fun stuff. That text box needs to move desperately.
That I forgot that your transitions made sounds, and I have headphones in.
Oh, they make sounds?
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Ooh,
Put
fun,
that in the
fun.
bottom there. Fix that. Multi-stream should let me see. Nope, it's not gonna do that. That's read only anyway. It's only showing me Twitch chat. Cool. We're about to do some Dungeons and Dragons.
Dun dun dun. Dude, the delay on the YouTube one is so long and it's hilarious.
Is it?
It is like
I don't know
you just
why.
took a drink. I
Yes,
watched.
I did.
I just saw that on the Discord.
Yeah, I'm
Still
watching. I'm
waiting.
waiting. I'm waiting too. I see that.
Wait for it.
What in the hell?
Is that you reaching for it?
No.
Is it? No. Wait. There it is. That's a reach. God damn, that was a long time. Did you fucking see that shit?
Yes, I did. What is going on?
Oh, we keep getting distracted. Sorry. My intelligence would probably be a 14.
I would argue a 13 simply because of being a straight B student. You
Do you?
also would find, like, if you were to pick up a random book on anatomy, I mean, that's kind of cool. You would be able to retain the information, though, right?
Oh yeah, I took a Votech medical science class in
I'd
high
say
school.
14's pretty fair, but it's not like you're going to go out of your way to do it.
So 14 or 13?
I'd say 14.
Okay. Wisdom.
How often were you peer pressured into things?
Quiet, dogs. I might have to mute myself at this rate.
Is there another question you could ask?
Why? Is it that bad?
No, it's just I can't recall. Well, other than you saying, "Hey, smoke a cigarette," and then okay, I want to be cool. And here I am 10 years later. But not a lot.
Yeah,
Not a whole lot.
we're all too young to be wise. That's what I'm getting here.
I think I'm a very wise man. I'm very worldly.
Because you were in the military and you learned a lot of shit, you probably learned the hard way. I'm going to say a 10 instead of the usual 9.
You son of a bitch. Charisma.
How many women have you been with?
I will not answer that on this server.
You're more than welcome to write it down if you
or
want.
while we're streaming, of course. Either.
Right, right. How good are you at lying?
Very. I'm not that. You know what? I didn't really even feel good saying that. That made me feel dirty. Is that weird? Is that wrong? D&D's getting real up in here.
Put your wisdom to 11 just because of that. You are shit at lying. You had better not
Wisdom or
put
charisma?
deception as your thing.
Wisdom or charisma?
No, not charisma, wisdom.
Put my wisdom at 11.
He grew up knowing that it was smarter not to lie. That's all that is.
Honestly, a lot of times I'll tell him myself because that'll get you in less trouble. Like, hey, I fucked this up. What do I do? What do you mean? What do I do? Well, you trained me. And here we are. So charisma. That should be a little high, shouldn't it?
Okay, this is how I'm going to do this. 10 is average. You were the average you know what I mean? don't rate your looks. Rate
Oh,
how other people rate you. So the more people in your life that has said, "Oh my God, you're an amazing person. You're great. I love you." I want you to add 1 point for every 2 people.
Okay.
Do not go higher than 18.
Okay.
Yes. Now, see, I see you chewing and playing with your lighter.
This shit took forever, didn't it?
It's fine for me. No delay for me.
Because you're watching a live camera, dude. Alright. So we don't have a class yet.
Correct. There's no class yet. So let's go through your little thing. And because I'm doing things slightly, minusculely, a little bit differently here, let's start with something akin to you're at work, minding your own fucking business as usual.
Okay.
Your relief isn't there yet.
Oh, I'm not happy.
No, you're not.
No, not happy.
I would imagine that you're not happy. What would you be doing at this point in time? Would you be on your phone? Would you be cleaning?
Either cleaning, trying to figure out where call them where they're at, and just kind of always watching the fucking door.
Okay.
I'm petty like that.
No, I am too. Don't worry about it.
Like when you're released late, no call. You're released late, no call, no show. Then you become petty. If someone calls and says, "Hey, I'm gonna be late. I'm stuck in traffic. I'll be like 20 minutes late." All right, cool, whatever. You called me. You let me know.
Okay. Then let's probably go with something more along the lines of cleaning, because that just makes more fun. You're
Fair
walking
enough.
up and down the aisles, and you look over. Someone does walk in. Probably another homeless person. Whatever.
I want to see if I recognize the homeless person.
Okay.
Don't ask follow-up questions to that.
No. I've worked in a gas station. I understand. I get it. Whoa. Hello. Who just joined?
M, the mighty, the
Awesome.
only,
Welcome, M.
the god.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh, hey. Am I late?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. About 40 minutes.
Okay, so nothing much.
Right. We're just going through L's journey into the cave.
I thought he already did his journey through the cave.
No, we have not done his yet. And because we're starting over,
Yes.
we're just gonna bull rush and rush him in there. That way he can get into it and kind of have a feel for it. So, L, this person is very, very short, and they have a coat that's just covering all of their features. It almost looks like a cloak, but it's fluffy.
Fluffy or puffy?
Fluffy.
Fluffy. Got it.
Like falafel, but fluffy.
I work in the kitchen. I don't deal with the customers unless they come to order food. Hope my bosses don't watch this.
It's on the internet now.
I don't deal with customers unless they order food.
Just
Or
be
they're
smart,
or
just
they're
be
or
smart.
they're standing at that order place, like they're, yeah. I'm petty like that. Sorry.
I mean, it is what it is. Let's do
Well,
that
we find
so
out I
that
lost
we
my
can
job.
get both M and L there.
Mhm.
There we go. We can see everybody there. Yeah, I can just show off my Discord. Whatever. How
Yeah.
are there 4 people? Who all is watching my stream at the moment?
Not me.
I'm on Twitch. Under the YouTube.
I'm about to go to Twitch.
I am not, because I'm working on race.
So that's 2 you can count, or
So
at least
there's-
me you can count watching right now.
There's 2 random people.
I'm watching.
3. That number should be jumping up then. Awesome. That's kind of cool. I'm so happy. Welcome, guys. Please feel free to type in
I
whatever
wish I
form
could
you would
watch.
like, either Twitch or YouTube.
I wish, but currently that's a no because I'm afraid of crashing.
No, you're
You have
good.
a
I
game system,
understand.
right? You have a game system, right? Twitch, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
You can get on YouTube from the Switch, right?
Yeah, but I don't have it downloaded.
Yeah, gamer life. So, you walk up to the door. If I understand the place correctly, you have doors that swing into the kitchen, correct?
No.
No, it's just a window.
No.
Gotcha.
It's
I'm guessing it's more like a Speedway kind of thing.
think of it. The customers can see everything in the kitchen. It's just no. We're gonna gas station too, homie.
Okay, I was assuming it was a gas station, but
Yeah.
cool. So this person's just standing there. You can't really see the face under the cloak, and you're not sure where the person that's supposed to be running the registers, or you don't really see anybody else. It's just you and this person right now.
I'm pissed that the cashiers are there right now, so I have to go deal with the customer and say, "Hi, what can I get for you?" My best customer service voice.
As you walk out, you kind of notice there's nobody else in the store. Like there should be, but there's no one else but you two.
Mm-hmm.
And it's black outside.
Define black.
I mean, you can't see anything through the doors or windows.
Okay. Mm. I look at this. I look at this person and try to eye them up and down. I see what something doesn't sound right here. Something doesn't feel right.
You must join.
'Cause I'm a very paranoid person. I can't hear what you're saying.
You must join me.
I'd like to roll insight to see if this is one of our regular crackheads.
Join me. Yes, go ahead.
All right. That's a 5.
You don't know.
All right.
Charlie, get the fuck out of here.
Join you with what? Do you want food?
Come with me.
You do have to speak a little louder. The mic doesn't pick up.
Come with me.
All right. Beats having to finish the rest of my shift. Let's go.
You do say okay, though?
I say okay.
As soon as you say okay, the store vanishes from around you. You're floating in an empty black void.
Oh, I'd probably like, fuck.
Damn
I
it,
think I'm
Daniel.
dead.
Why would you do this to me now?
Damn it, Daniel.
Daniel.
What? Did he do something?
What do you do? I mean, you're just empty void of blackness.
Okay. And do I see the dude?
Yeah.
I'd call out, "Hey, crackhead!"
He's slowly moving away from you.
I'd
Or shrinking.
follow.
Or shrinking. You're not sure.
Oh.
This door opens up out of nowhere. Slams shut. As soon as it slams shut, the echo reverberates and you see the energy from that sound wave as an arch shows up around the door. This arch is like an opalescent, like a multicolored rainbow opal of some sort.
I touch it.
Whoops. No, ATM. Cool. Cool. You touch the door, or do you touch the archway?
If it's the door, I'd open the door.
It does not open. Jenny!
Okay. I will try to kick the door in.
Okay, you kick the door and this person stops you and moves in front of you. There's a little lock on the door that he turns. Sorry. And he backs up.
Okay. Oh, hang on, let me get that for you quick. Oh, okay.
But the door's still closed, so he just had it locked.
I open the door then.
Okay, the door opens. Do you step through?
Of course I step through.
Okay, as you step through, it gets heavier. Like, you feel heavier than you should. You're again in blackness as torches along a long, long tunnel just light up. Red, blue, green, black, purple, green, blue. It's just multiple colors.
Can I run towards the blue?
Yeah. You run as soon as you take a foot and you step, you're in a different room, and in front of you are 5 pedestals.
Trippy. What are on the pedestals?
2 of them have books. 2 of them have swords. And the last one just has a floating mass of some kind of energy.
I would inspect the energy first, but I'm not going to touch it. But I would look, give it a good once over.
Okay, as you step closer, you hear the voice in the back of your head kind of echo. This is the essence of life, death, fire, water, everything. And that's it.
I ask, what's it do?
Touch it and find out.
Of course I touched it. Of course I touched the strange energy.
You touch
This is
it,
me, after all.
and it gets sucked into your hand.
All right.
You feel
And
cold,
then?
you feel hot. You can taste dirt and iron and rust in your mouth. You feel this jolt passing through your body throughout. It's like your body's trying to adapt to something new. And you reach out your hand and you look at your hand and it starts to glow. What is your favorite place to go on vacation?
Home.
And you live in Minnesota, right?
No, I live in Missouri.
Missouri.
When I say home, I mean New Jersey.
New Jersey, gotcha. Are you close to the shore?
About 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes. That's good enough for me. In your hand, water just starts floating. It looks like the humidity in the air. It does get a little drier around you, but now you're holding this little ball of floating water.
A bottle of floating water.
Nope, a ball.
Oh, a ball of floating water. Okay.
Jenny!
I would try to see if I can water bend it back and forth, to be honest.
All right, you immediately think move, and it just moves across off of your hand to the left. And then you move it to the right, and then you flatten it out, and you're making little shapes.
Ooh. Cool. I would see if I can expand the water to make it bigger.
Okay. Let's have you do a Arcana roll.
I don't have any modifiers right now, as of right now, right? It's just a straight D20,
It should be your intelligence plus your... No, yeah, D20 plus your intelligence. Because you're not currently proficient.
Alright. Never mind. Don't count it. It's a nat 1.
It just falls apart. And you're like,
No.
well, that would have been nice. Your brother wants to see you on camera. Your brother is in my YouTube stream.
There, I'm on camera. Happy?
You're not sure. Fast forward.
Hello.
Mute. Look at how delayed this is. Watch this. Hang on. Hang on a second, Al. Master Triple J.
Yeah, Twitch. She showed up on. She just walked in the room on YouTube.
Did she?
Yeah. Hi.
What the?
Hiya.
Hello there.
Roach.
You look completely evil. Alright, that's
Freaking
Evil.
mask on my face and walked in.
Now,
You're just
is that
fucking
any
dumb.
way to talk to a lady?
Oh, I think no.
What?
We're in a PJ
I was
shirt.
just
Go
quoting
keep
Mermaid
typing,
Man.
bitch. I love
I
you.
wasn't typing. I was drawing. You caught me in the middle of doodling.
Okay. I'm sorry. Your brother wanted
Look,
to see you on
you're
camera.
just seeing my hand from time to time. Like, it's
That's creepy.
A little bit. But yeah, he wanted to see you. He says, Jenny in your chat. Not at the moment. I can get her though. Okay, thanks. Hi.
That's all he wanted.
Yeah, that's all he wanted.
Little fucker.
Yep.
Please don't record that.
Oh, it's live.
Hi. Should probably sit up.
Yeah, good luck keeping me out.
All right.
Sorry.
Another door opens up in front of you. You get the idea that you can put this back and try another thing, or continue on with what you're doing.
Are the swords still on the table?
Yes.
I'm gonna take the swords before I go.
Okay, you grab the swords, and the energy immediately goes back to the pedestal. In your head, you
Oh.
hear, "One is the sword, one is the shield."
A cat got in here, so good luck finding him.
Excuse
I
me?
try to.
I don't know.
I would like to try and take both anyway.
What do you mean? If that cat pisses in here, I'm bitch slapping you.
I think they got in. I'm not 100% sure.
We'll find out.
Maybe
in a minute.
something not to say it on live bus.
Jesus Christ.
Jesse says he heard you call him a little fucker. We having Chinese food if that cat is in here. Go out in the hall and see if they're out there.
They're both out here.
Okay, so this is happening.
I don't like cats. I don't like cats. I don't like cats.
I don't blame you. I'm just saying, maybe not saying you're going to slap your fiance on a live stream is the best idea.
Wait, did I say... I'm not going to lie. I
With
can't
her
remember
brother
if I said
watching?
that. I'm not going to lie. I
Yeah.
can't remember if I said that or not.
You did.
Did I? I love you!
Yeah.
Jesus
Uh.
Crow.
I mean, I was talking about the cat personally, but... I must
It
not
did
have-
not look that way.
I must
Well,
not
that's
have
worse.
worded
Then you
that.
get PETA on you, and PETA's a whole thing you have to deal. We all have to deal with.
Well, you
And
know
then
what?
the
Yeah.
PETA can
Then the
suck my
vegan
dick.
teacher.
Oh, the vegan teacher
We're
can
gonna make
suck
the
my dick,
vegan.
too.
We can make the vegan teacher. Nancy Stephen.
Oh
You have
god.
to
You
go
will
kill
be
the
eating
vegan
good.
teacher.
You will be eating good, says Master Triple J.
I will literally eat like a meat, like Della La Creme style burger or sandwich in front of that woman.
You can join her. Never mind. We're on a stream where we're getting off topic here. Anyway, a door opens.
Yeah.
I would.
So you take the swords, and you can either take
No.
a sword, you can take the energy source, or you can take one of the books.
Wait, there were energy swords?
No.
Energy source.
Oh, I was supposed to say, wait a minute. Okay, can I try to take one sword and the energy sword?
No.
No.
What do I want more?
This
I'm
is
gonna
the
take the
only
energy,
room
it
that you
seems fun.
cannot do that in, Theo. I know what you're thinking, but this is the only room that does not work.
I know. That's why I'm giggling, actually.
I'll take the energy.
Okay. Do you take the energy? Because, okay, well, let's do it this way. As you take the energy back and the swords jump back to the pedestal,
Mhm.
the energy will, some of the energy will hover over one of the books. And you get the idea that the book and the energy can, that this book is basically the same thing as the energy plus something else. The energy also hovers over one of the swords. I will tell you that you were currently leaning towards sorcerer. with just the energy source.
I'm gonna go with it.
Okay. So you just walk out the door. So that means fighter, barbarian, things like that are now off the table.
What about paladin?
Paladin uses magic, so it's possible still.
Is it possible to learn this power?
It depends.
Yes, but not from a Jedi.
It depends on what you do in this next room, because this is where the thing I have special for you comes up.
Okay.
So you walk into the next room, and you see 12, 13 training dummies. You see a book and a sword. You also see this weird-looking rod. It's got a button on it.
Oh, it's got a button. I pushed a button.
You pick it up, you press the button. It's blue. It's a blue laser sword.
I think you know what I do. It's... What?
I'm just waiting.
I take the sword.
The laser sword?
Mhm.
Okay. You pick it up. It's light as all hell.
DM, being that I'm still me, would I know this, recognize this as a lightsaber?
Yes. This is 100% a lightsaber.
Do I recognize whose lightsaber it is?
No. Because the way that this is made is not akin to any movie style.
Hey, you
Got you. I clip the lightsaber to my belt. And I put my hands on my hips, all proud of myself. I have a fucking lightsaber.
As soon as you clip it to your belt, this little ghost pops up. No! Wait. Hang on. What's going on? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. I'm dead. Oh, hey, you found it. Who are you? Where am I? Who am I?
Hi.
Oh my god, you can
Who are
talk
you?
too.
Who are you?
I'm Hansel.
All right, Hansel, where's Gretel?
Very
I believe it or
fucking
not, that would
funny,
be 100% what I would say too.
Very funny, bitch.
Is that what Hansel says?
Yes.
Lightsaber.
What's your AC should be, I think, 12? 13?
Me as me?
Yes. It is 10 plus your dex.
I don't know. I don't have a class or anything on here because it's
Right. What was your dexterity?
14.
So 12.
All right.
Cool. So I go down here to the bottom. That'll be 2d10 damage. I reach into my.
What did this fat little? What the fuck did I get hit with?
You'll find out.
All right, Wonder Twin, I'm about to send you back to the witch's house.
4, 8, 12 damage. So because everyone technically starts with 10 health,
I die.
you die. And we're going to move on to M.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. That would be too easy. Some of the damage does get deflected. You are at 1 hit point as you're slammed against the fucking wall.
With what? Because if I have a lightsaber out that in my hand, I would have instinctively been like, try to block that shit.
The Force, motherfucker.
Makes sense then. I get slammed into a wall.
Yes, you do. And you're held there.
Makes sense. I would still struggle though.
You can struggle all you want. You're not nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing moving, nothing at all, until this being lowers their hand and you fall down.
Okay.
He's
I
then.
fall.
I would like you to roll a charisma with disadvantage, please.
And the charisma score is an 18.
Yep, but with disadvantage.
So 4 plus what?
4, so 8.
This is a charisma save?
No.
Charisma check?
Yes.
For...
So just 8 because you get your charisma. Oh wait, did you? No, yeah, it would be 8 because you add your charisma. You just don't get your proficiency modifier. That's all. He's going to wave his hand, and the lightsaber's going to unclip from your belt, and it's now going to be in his hand.
That motherfucker.
And he's going to look at you and say, "You're not ready. I'll see you in 1 year."
If I'm on the ground, I'm still going to reach out for the lightsaber. Even if I can't use the Force, I'm going to try and call it to my hand.
Go ahead and roll. Let's go with a wisdom. Just a wisdom roll.
Come on, be good. 18.
18. You see it flicker and start to come towards you. It's almost there, and poof, he's gone with the lightsaber.
I yell "fuck" really, really loud.
You almost had it. I got more shit planned for you. Don't worry, but you almost.
I know. I was like, oh.
He will be back within a year. You now have the book in front of you.
I would try to take mental notes and remember that guy.
Okay.
And his name is Hansel. Anything I can remember about him. And you said the book was what about a book?
There's a book in front of you.
I pick up the book.
The book doesn't move, but as soon as you touch it, it opens up. You can see if you'd like to make either an Arcana or just a straight intelligence roll, which I think it's for you. It's going to be the same thing no matter what.
There's the nat 20 that could have probably gotten me a lightsaber.
So you can see spells in this book. These are the spells. Very, very commonly, everybody knows these spells. These are like almost D&D style spells, and it's. You can see things like Firebolt or Gust, or you can see Expeditious Retreat or Disguise Self. But with that D20, you see Acid Splash, the cantrip, and then you can also see Firebolt. And you think, well, what if I take this? I'm going to put this together. Now, then I'll move that. And then if I do this differently, and then I can... You feel like you could cast Firebolt, but do acid damage instead.
Acid
Bolt. Or you feel like you could do fire damage as a splash attack. You also see the cantrip light, and you feel like you could make the whole thing light brighter.
What make what brighter?
You could make the spells glow. And remember, there are training dummies.
I know all. Do I know all of these, or am I picking one?
You see Acid Splash and Firebolt, and you feel like if you really tried, you could change things around. So if you wanted to attack, you're just going to make another intelligence check.
I would like to try an Acid Bolt.
Okay, go ahead and make just a general intelligence check. As long as you do not score lower than 5, you're good.
16.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack. So that's just going to be a d20 plus your intelligence.
13. 13. Intelligence is a 14.
Cool. You throw this forth, and it almost looks like green flame, but Something's not right. And as it hits, you see that it dissolves. It doesn't burst into flames, it dissolves a hole through the middle of one of the dummies.
I love it.
You have just created your first spell.
Cool.
And looking through the book, there's others. Most of these are cantrips. You see a spell called Frostbite. You see a spell called Friend. You see Ray of Frost and Shape Water, something that you've already done.
I take this book.
So you do try to pick it up again?
Yeah.
Okay. You pick it up, and a door opens up on the other side.
I run through the door. We're trying to get the fuck out of here and back to the real world.
As you pick up the book, another thought comes to your head. I feel like I could make my own spell. Like, all the parts are here. I don't need to do the research on what does what. I can see it. As you're walking out the door, you had this thought.
Mm-hmm.
You have just become a wizard.
Nice.
And I run my wizards differently.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get to start with the initial spells. You need to spend roughly 2 to 8 hours concentrating, doing your studies, and taking this and that and that and this. And you can basically take different aspects of each spell and kind of try to put them together however you want.
Okay. I'm liking this.
Theo, what was yours again? Theo?
Mine?
Yeah, what class did you end with? You went wizard too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we got 2 wizards, guys.
Oh dear.
No, that's really cool.
We have 2 squishies.
See, he knows what I'm thinking.
No, once you guys hit level 6, it's going to be badass, I promise. And L, I will let you know, you can still go with the melee wizard.
I'm thinking of a
Blade
Gandalf
Singer
style
or
wizard.
War
Blade
Mage?
Singer. Blade Singer.
Very well.
You can if you want. Now, you can
Alright.
choose whatever race you'd like to go with, knowing that you're now a wizard. Or you can let me pick for you.
Give me your suggestion first.
I will not be giving you suggestions.
Or what's your idea? What did you have in mind? Right now, are you still a tiefling?
You went tiefling for the aesthetic, I think, mostly, but
It was for Vizsla.
right. I have
Okay.
I have
Interesting.
ideas. Things that you probably wouldn't like, but you can choose or I can choose.
Let me see what I got here.
By the way, are you going to check out the race?
Did you send me something else on it?
What the hell
Yes,
is
you
an
did.
Aether Wolf?
I
Heck
have
yes.
made a complete.
Let me add it to my thingamadoohickey here. There are going to be some things, because this is a lot to read in a short amount of time. And after I finished with the call, I just went to bed.
Yeah, I'm.
So as it comes up, for the time being, at least in this campaign, or this session,
Yeah, basically what I did is I got the core elements and history in place, and the core abilities associated with it.
right. And then there's something else I wanted to ask you. I know that it says original rules and things like that. However,
Can I be a god?
not yet.
But it's one of the races I have. God.
I don't care. I said not yet.
I don't know why or how I have this. Where
reminded
this
you
came.
of that. You completely forgot
That's
about
right. Yeah, because here it says they are flipping gods.
And I'm saying
I
you can't
told
do that
you.
yet. So
Okay.
where it says things about souls here, and because of the 2 items that you have,
Can I be
because
a
of your
half phoenix?
crafty bullshit, no. I'm gonna say when you have like half an hour sitting outside of this tunnel, Theo,
Okay.
looking at these two items, and you know that there's some charges inside from people who were killed by the people who used these items last. You have access to souls, and I will give you more information on that as it comes up, but you don't know what that means.
Can I be an adamantine dragonborn?
No.
Can I be an ancient dragonborn? Wait, I don't have that. Can I be an archdemon?
Maybe.
Okay, this is the right.
Oh, that's boring.
It's there, but it's not functioning correctly. Weird.
Right. It's the way that a race is made. Sometimes the macros because I've tried this a couple of times. Sometimes you put things in the wrong macro, or you ignore this one thinking that you need to put it in this one, and it won't do things right.
Yeah, because it's got the sub races on there, which is their stuff is on there, but it's not giving the details of the main, which is the problem.
And for the time being, I know we discussed this before. You've currently got one tail, cat ears, and wings.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so I started out with those.
Right.
Okay.
You're just because of what you are and what you went with.
Okay.
And
because
as you level up and learn how to use it, you're gonna get more from that. That way, you're not OP as fuck.
usually they start out as a straight elf looking, and then they get each of the others.
Right, but I'm counting the fact that you've gone through some traumatic shit in your life as being experience and giving you a boost.
Okay. Cool. I like that. I can definitely vibe with that. So yeah, it's got my main race in there, but it's not giving the information. So
Right. I mean, that's something that we're just going to have to work on separately, but because we have the sheet, we kind of know what's going on, okay?
yeah, we got the gist of what it is.
Okay. So, L.
Yeah.
Um,
Ancient dragonborn.
no.
That cool?
You did
No?
say something about a demon, though.
Archdemon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where's it at? There you are. Cool.
Let's take a look. What did you send me, sir? 18, 17, 16. Thrask, Minotaur. Okay. Demigod is still a no. Tank, that's the name. Tank, are you still here? Are you still muted? Nope, you said you'll be eating good. I don't even know if he's still here.
What's up, Buttercup?
Good in the neighborhood.
Well, I'm going to get to you and N here in a second. I'm going to do both of yours at the same time.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
All right, I can now focus.
Hell yeah.
Focus.
L, are you going to send that to me so I can check it out?
Yes, I am. Do you want me to worry about spells right now, or?
Don't worry about spells at the moment because, like I said, you're going to have to spend some time to kind of work on some of that.
All right.
And as long as you made it you did make that in my campaign, correct?
Why is Visla already on death saves when I loaded up the sheet? I was about to go to send it on and share it, and apparently he's on death saves.
Apparently, that's kind of fucking weird.
Okay, let me give him back his hit points. All 8 of them.
And once you get your class, guys, you will go to whatever health that it says. The 10 was just because you didn't have a class yet and you didn't have anything to go by.
Yeah, I know.
I just wanted to clarify that for everybody,
Yeah,
that's all.
I'm a little upset about that, but that's
Well, you're
me.
trading some health for some OP power. That's...
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. When you can mix shit around like that, you're going to be OP.
Yeah. No.
You're making that in my campaign, correct?
I believe it is. Visla
Okay.
should be in your campaign. Yeah, there it is. Building the gateway.
Controlling the gateway. I'll give
Yeah.
you a couple of cantrips as your starting cantrips that you can kind of mix around and do what you want with.
Cool. What you got?
Firebolt,
Firebolt.
Acid Splash, and if you could roll 2d4 for me, that would be much appreciated.
When I do acid splash or right now?
Right now.
Okay.
This will determine your others.
A 4 and a 3.
Okay, you have Prestidigitation, and you said 3?
Yeah.
Okay,
4 and 3.
you've got True Strike. Those were the ones that were already in your book.
I don't see True Strike. That's higher up. Nope.
If you can't find it, go with Toll of the Dead.
Go with what?
Toll of the Dead.
Toll of the Dead.
I have Tasha's Caustic Brew, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, or Tensor's Floating Disc, or Thunderwave.
Thunderwave. Go with Thunderwave. We'll make it easy.
Thunderwave's a classic.
Anything else?
That's all that you have for the time being until you mix and match and make your own things.
Got you.
M and Tank.
Yo.
You guys legitimately just wake up in this dungeon. And when I say dungeon, it doesn't look like the same as what they went through as far as a player standpoint, but this is a black stones and very, very dim light. There's a table with a candle in the middle, and you both
Can we see each other?
You both do see each other.
Okay.
And you recognize each other, obviously. You've seen each other before.
Okay. Perception check. Like, what am I dealing with around this room?
You don't even have to make a roll. There's one door on the far side. You're both in your separate corners, the furthest away from the door, and the far away from each other.
Yeah.
And there is a man in a cloak standing there watching both of you.
I pull out. Do I have my pack on me?
Nope.
Shit. Okay. Am I in my? What kind of clothing do I have on me?
Whatever you went to bed with the night before.
Okay, so pajamas.
And that means if you sleep naked, you are naked.
No, I have standard issue pajamas on. Don't worry.
That's for Tank as well.
Thank goodness I sleep with freaking PJ pants.
I don't. I sleep butt ass naked.
We know.
If someone's gonna try to come in and rob me or do anything like that, they're gonna have a nice surprise waiting for them.
Okay.
Anyways, my character is going to raise an eyebrow as he kind of slowly gets up and just says, "Who are you?" to the figure.
Well, remember, it's not the character; it's you two.
Yeah.
So
Us as ourselves.
yes, it is literally just you two for the time being.
I know. Oh, you said
So-
there's a fourth person in there.
Yep. Well, I mean,
I'm-
you're not your race yet. You're not your class yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
I'm just standing up
I'm
and saying,
literally
"Who are
going to point at him and go, name, organization, now.
And the only reason I brought that up, Tank, is because you had a little bit of an accent to it. So I was just wondering if
Yeah.
you were doing that for a reason or whatnot.
you?" It's just sometimes natural to differentiate actions from speaking.
Okay, no worries. I was just curious, friend. This person perks up. Oh, you're awake. Oh, good, good. Whoa, calm down, Em. I'm not with anybody, really. Not yet. I will be soon.
Purpose, then.
Oh, to get you through this door.
Why?
I don't know. You can still say no.
No to what?
Going through this door.
Where does that door go to?
The chamber.
Chamber of what?
Oh,
My
What
character's
do
just
you know?
watching quietly.
that I need to get you both through this door?
I'm gonna count to 5. And if I don't hear something I think is useful, I'm gonna use you to go through that door.
Oh, good.
7?
At least you'll go through the door. 1, 2. He's going to start counting himself.
The second he hits 5, I'm going to grab him, use him like a shield, and ram through the door.
All right, I want you to make a strength roll, please.
Okay.
Tank, what are you doing while this is happening?
Well, while they're counting, I'm going to go check the door out. And once they start charging to the door, I'm just going to step away.
Okay.
You're staying the hell out of the way.
Yep.
So that's an 18 plus 3, so that's blackjack, 21.
All right, the door cracks, but immediately
Yeah.
repairs itself.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna go fucking magic. Open the door, chuck him in first, and see what happens.
As soon as you open the door, he disappears.
God damn it. Magic! And then I'm just gonna charge in.
Okay. Tank, what are you doing?
My character just watches them for a moment, just crack the door, then open the door, and then the person vanishing. I'm just going like, fucking wacky shit. This must be a dream. I slowly peek in the door, then slowly walk in carefully, just like expecting something to go wrong.
Okay. As you guys walk in, these torches line the entire room. And it's a fairly good-sized room, and there's 10 pedestals that are split up, 5 on one side of the room, 5 on the other side. You see 2 swords, 2 books. You see a sword, a shield, 2 books, and that same power source that I mentioned before.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Interesting.
I'm gonna do an investigation check, if I may, DM, to see if there's anything else, like, do the pedestals react to something? Is there something else here that I'm missing? Like,
Sure.
Is there...
Oh, come on.
Um,
Quick with them.
that is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay. Before I get to that, Tank, what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna slowly walk up to my chairs, and the books kind of piqued my interest at first, so I'm gonna go see if I could open them up, but not pick them up.
Okay. As soon as you touch it, it's immediately in your hand, and you're holding it as if you were reading it.
Yeah, first off, that's gonna freak me the fuck out.
And as that happens, there is something different.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a pedestal that's been sunk into the ground and
Yep.
is level with the floor behind one of the other pedestals, and it is a dagger.
Okay. I see. DM, is there any way I can pick up the dagger and a sword?
Not
Or do
in
they
this
need-
room.
Okay.
Because the moment you try to do so, the other one jumps back to the other pedestal and back and forth and back
Yep.
and forth.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Tank, this book says something to the sign of basic magic studies.
Oh, good lord, studying. Nope, I'm gonna go check out the other book.
Okay? You pick up the other book and it says How to Sing and Entertain Through Magic.
Hell no.
I am gonna take the
I'm just
2
gonna grab the
swords.
sword.
And
Okay, so you pick up one of the swords.
yep.
Okay.
I'm
Tank.
just gonna grab
And
a sword.
Tank, you're picking up a sword.
Because the shield doesn't. The shield doesn't really interest me. The
Okay.
ball
is there a
damage,
shield?
I'm staying
Yes,
the
there is a
weird
shield.
ball
Is there a
thing, I'm
sh-
staying clear
Okay,
of way.
well, I'm gonna take sword and shield.
You cannot
Stock up.
because once you pick up the shield, the sword goes away.
Okay, then I'm gonna stick with the sword, and
Okay.
I'm gonna march into the next room.
All right. So no door opens up until Tank picks up his sword, and they are identical to a T. The same handle, the same blade, the same metal. Everything
Yeah.
about these swords is the exact same.
Mm-hmm.
These doors open up, one on your side, one on Tank's side, and you both proceed through, correct?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to
As well.
start with Tank here. Tank, you got 12, 13 different straw and wood training dummies in here. In front of you is, you see, it looks like a symbol. Just a weird symbol, like a what do you call them? Medallion. That's it. A weird medallion on like a leather string. Beside that, you have another sword, which is a bigger sword, and beside that, you have a sword of a different style. Looks to be more of a rapier. You have a great sword, and you have a symbol.
Yeah, I'm gonna try out the greatsword
Okay.
because I don't trust a symbol in the first place.
Okay. The symbol actually has this radiant glow about it. This good feeling that's being pulsed out from it. I will say that.
Yeah, still bad feeling.
Okay, not a problem. So you pick up the great sword. It's lighter than you expected, but it's still got some heft.
Okay. Am I still here?
Yes.
Okay. I heard a disconnect sound, so I was just making sure.
We lost him. Found him.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be testing the greatsword on one of the dummies.
Okay, roll to attack.
That's going to be a 19. Straight 19.
That's enough to hit. Are you hitting one that's armored? Or are you hitting one that's just basic straw? What are you wanting to hit?
Well, I'm seeing how good it is against the armor.
Okay, so you're aiming for something with armor, which means you do still hit. Go ahead and roll the attack, which for a greatsword is a D12.
Okay.
If anyone wants to correct me, if I'm correct, let me know.
That's going to be 11.
Okay, so you do 11 damage to this thing, and it's almost cleaved in half, but for some reason, somehow, it's still staying up. It went clean through the metal.
Okay, I'm just standing there just like, what fucking drug did I fucking take or somebody slip me?
Oh, I apologize, Em. I didn't realize you didn't have it. It is the link to the campaign is in, or should be. Hang on, let me check.
Because I didn't see it.
Ladies and gents, is that it? No. References. Where the fuck is references? There it is. Gateway. Yeah, it's on there. 22621. It's towards the top, under D&D references.
Okay.
Ruling the gateway. Yep.
Don't go.
And then someone else said something. I think Elle was saying something.
What?
Okay, I see what you're saying. You went with Archdemon. Awesome.
Rada? Rada.
And now we will get back to M. You have the same things
Yeah.
in front of you. However, you also have a bow and arrow, a short bow.
Okay.
I will also say there is a side that says multiple weapons can be used at one time.
Does the short bow have a quiver?
Yes. It actually looks
Okay,
like it
so
has
I'm
5 or 6 different quivers.
Okay. Are they specialized in a certain way? Like, what's the differences?
Out of curiosity, can you at all read Thaban? Or Enochian?
Fabian as in what?
The language of witches.
No. I'm more runes. Why?
Because that's the language that's written on there. You can't quite read it,
Okay.
but the arrows are tipped blue, red, green, yellow, and black.
Okay. I said, are the quivers themselves different in any manner?
No.
Okay. So I'm just gonna... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab an arrow from each,
Okay.
empty out one quiver, put them in it so it's like a variety pack,
Okay.
sling it.
As soon as you
Prep
put
the-
one of each arrow in it, there's
Mhm.
these sections that you have this little switch on your bow now.
Yeah.
You
Mm.
now know that you can switch to whatever arrow that you want to grab.
You
Okay.
essentially made M Hawkeye.
Oh, just wait. This is gonna be amazing.
Okay. And is there any type of scabbard or stealth for the sword?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna get the gear ready, get it properly situated, get in the ready stance, and then I'm basically gonna go through what is a routine of you go to the furthest dummy, check arrow, shoot arrow, check what
Hang on.
type it is,
Hang on.
you know, cycle through the different types, and then I'm gonna hit the closest dummies to me with my sword.
That was unpleasant.
You okay, boo?
No.
Ooh woo.
No, I'm not. Wrong
Yeah.
pipe. Wrong pipe.
That's what she said.
That's what I wish she'd say. Fucking bitch. Oh,
Anyway,
fuck.
fellas.
I'm sorry. I just need a second.
Mhm.
I had a whole mouthful of orange Kool-Aid just out my nose.
Don't drink the
Nice.
Kool-Aid.
All right, and go ahead. So you're attacking with the bow first?
Yep.
All right, which arrow?
You said what were the colors?
Blue, red, green, yellow, and black.
Okay, I'm gonna go for black first. And that is a 21
Hey,
to
L,
hit.
Mm-hmm.
did you have Toll of the Dead as a spell by chance?
Yes.
And also, M, what are you adding? You're adding your dex to that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just wanted to verify that. Let me find it here. So the black arrow has Toll of the Dead actually on it as well. So please roll a d6 for the arrow, and then I'm going to have you roll a d12 for the Toll of the Dead.
D12, you say?
Yep.
I did not. What was it? Toll of the Dead?
I didn't know if you had it up or you could check it out. I was looking for it.
It's gonna be 13 damage.
I don't have access to it.
Okay, so 13 damage as this bell, this gong sound of crystal and this doom, and this it immediately just starts dissolving around where the arrow hit.
Okay. Next shot, red.
Okay, same one?
No, different.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 16.
All right, that still hits. So for that one, it's going to be a
Fire damage.
Right, but it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find it.
Sorry.
it. That is going to be technically the green flame blade, but because it's from it's launched from an arrow, it's going to be. Where the hell is it? I thought it was like a D6.
I'd be right back.
It's a D8. Gotcha. So it's going to be a D6 plus a D8.
Mm-hmm. And that's gonna be 11 points.
Okay, and as
Damage
this
on
thing
that.
hits, it just erupts into green flame. And
Mhm.
at this point, the dummy is going to start moving around and trying to pat the flames out, but the flames
Mhm.
won't go out.
Yeah.
You get the idea that doing this, another D4 of damage every round will be done until it is magically put out.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting like it's a Greek fire kind of situation.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
I told
And
you guys I've been planning for this and I've been doing this shit. I have been working my ass off, so I hope you guys love what I'm doing here.
Oh no, I'm loving it.
You gave me a lightsaber, then took it away.
Oh no, I have something else for you. We just haven't gotten to it yet.
And then I'm gonna basically restock the quiver because I'm like, okay, I get the deal with this.
And then you have blue, yellow.
I'm gonna do a blue shot. 17
Oh,
to
yeah,
hit.
it was blue, yellow, and green. Blue, yellow, and green.
Yeah.
So blue
Yeah.
is going to actually be infestation. As
Okay.
it's launched, it will do a d6 of poison damage as a bunch of bugs start emitting from the actual arrow itself. The arrow hits,
So that's-
doing that d6.
8 damage total.
8 damage total. And then it's going to be another d6.
Yeah.
Hello? There you are.
So yeah. So that's 22 for a yellow shot.
That was blue, right?
No. This is I'm already on the next one.
Right. No, I haven't. I was doing the blue one.
Infestation was blue, yes.
Right. So that was a d6 plus the d6, and this it's permanently
That was 8 points.
permanently poisoned unless magic interferes with that.
Okay.
With the yellow,
Gotcha.
the yellow is going to do. Oh God. Why I can't? I don't know why I did this. By the way,
Yeah.
and I'd first like to apologize minutely.
Mm-hmm.
This one's a first level spell, and you do know that there's only 7 arrows in there. So you've used one. You have 6 yellow arrows left if you choose to go with them. It's catapult.
Oh God.
So once it hits, it catapults the target backwards 20 feet. And
Okay, the target as in me or the target as in the doll?
the dummy. And if it
Okay.
hits a wall or another object, it will take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Then I got a 22 to hit on that, Chief.
Yep, you sure did. So that's a d8. That's a d6 plus another 3d8.
So that's a 6. That's a 6. That's a 5. And that's a 2. So that's decent chunk of damage.
Yep, that dummy is done. It
Yep.
slams against the wall, shatters, and crumples into a pile of hay and metal. And I believe you have one more left, which is green.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 17, so
That will be Mind
green.
Sliver. The green arrow does psychic damage. However, because this thing does not have a consciousness, it does not do the damage. But you do know that it will do a d6 of damage and will do 1d4 from the next saving throw that creature tries to make.
okay. So I'm basically just gonna empty out this storehouse, load up.
Okay, I will now message you what all that you can take from that equipment. Elle, I see you. You have one more room to go through because of your choices, and we will get to that. I apologize. So let me send M these messages here.
Yeah.
Black 10, yellow 6, blue 5, green 10. What the fuck am I missing? Red. Red
Yeah, red.
will be 8. There's also a longbow if you choose to take the longbow instead. However, you do get the idea that it won't have as short of a distance. It'll have a minimum distance.
Are you saying indirectly, like this one can be short, this one can do close combat, whereas that one can't?
I'm saying that if you were 10 feet in front of something, a longbow will not do anything.
Okay, that's weird, but okay.
And now I'll tell you the reason why I'm saying that. Because a longbow takes a little bit longer to draw back, just that fraction of a second longer, so you don't have the reaction time.
Mm-hmm.
But the short bow, you can just bing, bing.
Yeah. You can speed fire that bitch.
Yes.
Okay.
And then when you look down, you're suddenly wearing leather armor as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which I'm surprised none of you actually looked down to see what the fuck you were wearing after that point.
I was just assuming I'm wearing my work uniform still.
I haven't. To be fair, I was indirectly saying, "Hey, I'm doing an inventory check. What have I got?" But all right.
All right. So at this point, I'm going to switch back to Tank if Tank is still here.
Yep.
Like always. 'Cause I
Okay.
have no life.
So this greatsword that you picked up actually has a little pamphlet attached to it after you check it out and you look it over. It looks like it's taped on there. Do you read that?
If it's taped on there, that has to be a caution thing, so might as well.
Yes, so you will indeed pick that up, sir. And I gotta find the right thing. Give me one subtle little moment. There we go. It says to use different runes normally takes rest, but you can check out and test what you want. And it has a list of different runes. So cloud rune, fire rune, frost rune, stone rune. You have 4 different things that you can check out and test if you'd like.
Screw it, I'm gonna start with the cloud rune. To use the cloud rune.
So you take your hand and touch the rune, and you're like, how the hell do I... As soon as you start thinking about it, the rune starts appearing and fading and burning itself into the metal of this greatsword. While this rune is active, you have advantage on sleight of hand and deception checks. And any creature you see within 30 feet of you that is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to invoke the rune and make it attack something else.
Interesting.
And you don't know how you know this, but you know it.
Okay, then I'm gonna check the next rune, I think it was the fire rune.
Correct. The fire rune doubles your proficiency with any ability check that you make that uses your proficiency with a tool. So if you were cooking, because I remember you saying you wanted to be doing the chef thing, which, by the way, there will be bonuses if people eat well. It will double the proficiency and make you be able to cook better. Additionally, it will take, whatever you hit will take 2d6 fire damage.
Interesting. The next one I think was what, the
And
ice
you
one?
can, correct, frost. So let me double check this. You can invoke the fire rune to summon fiery shackles. It takes 2d6 fire damage, must succeed on a strength saving throw, or be restrained. While it is shackled, it takes an extra 2d6 per turn.
Ooh.
Frost gives you animal handling and intimidation checks advantage. And for 10 minutes, you get a +2 to all ability checks and saving throws that use strength or constitution. But once you invoke this one, you can't do it again until a short rest.
Okay, then I'm gonna check out the last one. I don't remember the last one.
The last one was well, there's 2 more. This one is called the Stone Rune. Gives you insight and dark vision. Insight advantage and dark vision up to 120 feet. When a creature you see ends its turn within 30 feet of you, you can use your reaction to invoke the rune and force the creature to make a wisdom saving throw. If it does not succeed, it is charmed by you for 1 minute.
Interesting, and then I'm gonna check out the last one.
The last one actually looks like it's slightly makeshift. It looks like someone saw how this worked and tried to do their own. And below it, it's called... Hang on, give me a moment. It's called the Rage Rune. So once you invoke this rune, you can either take a rage and rage yourself, or grant rage to someone you can see within 30 feet of you. And you can do this depending on your proficiency.
Okay, I'm definitely going to mark it with the fire rune at first.
Say that again?
I'm going to definitely mark it with the fire rune at first.
Okay, so you're going to put fire on it?
The pamphlet. Yep, I put the fire on it and I keep the pamphlet with me.
Okay. So as soon as you invoke this, the dummies start moving, and they're very, very slow, maybe 5 feet here and there, moving towards you. They're about 20 feet away from you.
I'm going to say, oh, fuck, and I'm going to try to make a long slash where I could keep it where it's more of a defensive aggression, where I could hit them, maybe move back, and prepare a heavy attack or something.
Awesome. Tank, I'm going to pull you into a different room just real quick for a moment.
Okay.
Hey, friend. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Cool. So you hear this voice in the back of your mind. It's a very feminine voice. Don't just go for one. Go for as many as you can. And an image forms in your mind. You get the idea that you can make a wide slash and you can take anything within 5 feet of you. As long as it is within 5 feet of you, you can hit it.
That's what essentially I was doing. I was like making that wide slash,
Right.
so I could hit what's near me, pull back, and then take an attack where I can maybe do a heavy attack against multiple of them.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is that you don't have, because normally you have to pick a target or pick a target. What I'm saying is that you have the capability to hit all 3 of them with one strike.
Okay, I'm definitely going to do it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a roll to attack.
And oof, that's going to be a nat 20.
Okay. So what I want you to do is, instead of rolling 1d12 for each one, I want you to roll 2d12.
2d12 in
Correct.
general?
3 times. Roll 2d12 3 times and tell me the totals.
8, 3, 5, 8, 5, 5. This would have been perfect for L's campaign.
And now you have the choice of, you can do the shackles and the fire rune on all 3, or you can pick one of them and put 6d6 damage on one target. So it's either 2d6 to each or 6d6 to one.
If it limits their movement speed, I would choose all 3, because all 3 would be shackled, giving me the ability to look at how many others are approaching from different directions.
Okay. So that'll be 2d6 to each, and they will all fail their saving throws. They're fucking straw.
5, 3, 6, 3, 3. Ouch. Nat 1.
It's okay, because they're made of straw and burlap and just wood. They all 3 just burn up and die. As soon as this happens, though, the others stop moving and go back into that rested position.
Interesting.
You hear that voice again in the back of your mind. And I do mean the back of your mind is where you feel it and sense it coming from. I feel like we can work together. Shall we partner up, as they say?
I'm going to look at the sword for a moment. Then going to take a look at the other weapons to make sure that I've accounted for them all really quick. Because if I remember correctly, you said 1 great sword, 1 rapier, and another rune thing.
Right. There was another thing that had runes, but it's just less damage. Instead of a D12, it would be a D8. It's a long sword.
Oh, it's a long sword now?
Well, you're
thought
holding
I-
the great sword, but the other one that's on the table is a long sword.
Okay, because you said it was just an amulet kind of thing.
Oh, right, there was the amulet too. So there would have been 4, and yes, there is an amulet laying on a pedestal. I'll also say that the other sword is not the same thing as what you're leaning towards, which is Rune Knight. Which is what you're leaning towards, and I'm just going to give you those runes at first level instead of the 3rd level, which is what you're technically supposed to be able to do that at. You just won't get the
Okay.
other proficiencies and other things that you get with it.
Okay, because I was hoping to go more towards Barbarian.
Right, which is another reason why I added the Rage rune. I wanted you to have tools and things that you could use.
Yeah, but the fire would benefit me the most because that's fire damage and cooking. Well, not just cooking, but
Oh, and
ability checks.
anything that you do that you're proficient with as far as tools.
which I'm technically not proficient with anything.
No, technically, like I said, you have the handyman and you have chef's cooking or chef's skills.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take another look at the sword and just shrug, just saying, "Oh, let's do this."
Okay, so now you get to choose. I will let you choose. Well, of course, first off, you're going to have proficiency with smith's tools because reasons. And you can choose medium or heavy armor. And let me scroll back up to the toppy top.
Well, damn, that
Where
kind of
it
changes
says-
everything for my character.
You are proficient with all armor and shields.
Man, I should have took the shield then. Well, it's kind of hard
If-
with a greatsword, though.
We haven't got. Well, I mean, you technically could keep a shield and go with because your strength. Your strength is what, 16?
Yeah.
And because of, is this what you're going to go with? What you're going to pursue for the time being?
For the time being, because
Okay.
I was hoping there might have been an axe there, but there was no axe.
Get a +2 to your strength, and as soon as you say, "Well, I would have preferred an axe," in your head, the sword does turn into a great axe.
Interesting. I'm definitely going to keep the great axe. And
And you do get that +2 to strength. Everyone's getting a +2 in whatever they initially need the most.
so I'm going to get a total of 18. I'm going to be at 20 already. Holy smokes.
And I do want you to keep in mind, I am keeping everything CR balanced. So when there is combat, it's still going to be a challenge.
Oh, I know. It's just, I'm kind of surprised that I'm already getting a 20. So, I'm definitely going to keep the great axe, and I'm probably going to choose heavy armor.
Heavy armor. Do you
Yeah.
choose to have a shield and a side weapon as well?
Just in case for backup.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and jump back into that other chat. Do you
Okay.
need me to move you, or are you good?
I can do it. Just a really quick question, though.
Sure.
And it's going to go towards a fighter.
Correct.
Correct?
Correct. You're right now with everything that you've chosen. Fighter is what you're going with, and you
Okay,
do
so-
have those 4 runes. You can speak giant, and you have an idea that if you come to me and say, "Hey, I'd like to try and do this for another rune," you can spend a full day and make a rune yourself.
Now, here's my real quick question. Since you said I have fire rune and they're chains, could I potentially do some kind of slam where it has the fire go forth?
I will say that if you wanted to augment a rune and basically make a different rune that has similarities, it'll take close to a full day, but it depends on rolls and such too.
Okay.
Like if you
and-
legitimately, if you wanted your sword to be able to cast dispel magic, you could make a rune that allows you to do that.
Okay. I'll definitely have to change my class. I'm going to try to when I get back into the other chat, but I might crash.
I understand completely. This being said, now that you see kind of what's being led to and all that, you're more than welcome to change what you want for race as well. That's completely up to you.
I'll definitely look at it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going Minotaur still, maybe.
Okay,
We'll see. I'm going to check it out really quick.
cool. If you crash, don't worry too much. If you need to message me, whatever you need to do to get back into getting your character created, getting things ready. I understand the crashing thing. It's okay. You're all right.
Okay, it's just, I don't know. It's the recent update with this.
No, I get it. I get it. It's okay.
Okay, let's go.
Cool.
Oh,
Hey,
Hi.
kids.
I fucked up.
what do you mean?
Probably.
So, Im,
Yes. Yes.
I forgot to tell you, you were currently leaning very heavily into Ranger.
I noticed. To be fair, I did say I used my sword as well. I just didn't say we rolled for it for the sake of time.
That's okay. I mean, you were testing stuff out and getting used to things.
Yep.
So what I'm going to say now is when you purchase arrows, you now have the capability to, if
Yep.
you have access to the spell, or you know someone with access to the spell, you can put spells in your arrows. You can also do some alchemical and what's that class you fucking love so much?
Alchemist? Artificer?
Artificer. You can also do some fancy stuff there where your arrows will have different effects.
You think I love that class a lot?
I mean, you've used it twice in my campaign.
There's a rogue all the time.
He's used
Honestly,
Artificer multiple times.
It's only because one of them I didn't get to use it as much, so I didn't get a feel
Glitch.
for it yet.
Glitch!
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Glitch!
This
No.
is something that I feel
The
sad
glitchy boy is
about,
dead.
is that I'm stuck to a staff. Rosalo,
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I feel kind of sad that I'm stuck to a staff on this.
I don't
Even
know what
though-
you mean by stuck to, considering you currently have beings of ultimate creation trapped in those staves, which are permanently going to try to influence your decision.
Yeah, because currently, based on what kind of they would want me to have a blade.
Oh no, don't worry. You've still got that cylinder-like weapon on you,
Yeah.
which you haven't even really examined or tried to change into something. I'm just saying.
I'm saying, can you take some time for me?
Oh, we can definitely do that.
Because you've
I'll
got
be right back to you.
me. I'm feeling left out.
Well, as it happens, you actually made it all the way through your thing. I was getting the others through theirs. Elle, we needed to do one quick thing with you, actually, which was your equipment. Go with starting equipment, but for your weapons, once you get it done, put in the weapons that normally go with a not drunk enough.
Wizard.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, I did want to mention something that I miss.
Okay.
I'm missing the interactions with your face in Discord.
Aww.
I completely understand
Does
that,
it
but again, I
really
am streaming.
Yeah. So I'm watching you on Twitch to make up for that,
Okay.
to help me with that.
Yeah, don't watch YouTube. YouTube, you're going to be sitting there for a minute.
I'm on Theala Dream 01 that just gave you a follow.
Oh, thank you.
That would be me.
I missed the follow thing. Oh, wait, do I not have... no. Did I forget it? I forgot it. Oh no. Add alert box. Add the alert box, man. What is wrong with you?
Because it shows up as the recent thing that you got. And
Yeah, it does show up, but if you'd like to unfollow, wait for like 5 seconds and follow again, there's an alert box that'll pop up. It's a very special treat.
Okay.
Just let him have his fun.
It
do
makes
it.
me
It'll
happy.
be.
I put all this work into making the stream overlays and everything, and
It's not popping up. Because I just tried to do it and it didn't work.
why? Okay, well, thank you for the follow.
You gave it your best
By
shot.
the way, I have to ask this. Would you mind if I shared with another server that helps streamers with their passions?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Anytime anyone wants to share me around, go for it. I got no issues. It makes me happy.
Because I'm putting you in main general chat in the server.
Okay.
So it's their main hangout.
Okay, L. For a level 1 spell, I want you to combine three different cantrips, okay?
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Okay, you're
Uh,
posted.
Thank you.
3 different cantrips.
Yep, pick 3 different cantrips, and I'll tell you what happens.
Vicious Mockery, Lightning Lure, and Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
Okay, so let's go with... So in order to use this spell, you have to mock something. This spell is going to do... You said Vicious Mockery, Eldritch Blast. It'll do force damage. As in, they're going to have to take... They'll take a step back after it happens. And there's a... They'll have to make a saving throw of... What is your intelligence saving throw?
I do not know.
It's because you're a wizard, they'll have to make an intelligence saving throw. Or be stunned for the next person's round.
I was building this character just by resetting Vizsla, but I don't think that's gonna work.
That is a shame.
By the way, right?
Yes?
Because Vizsla still has 4 million platinum.
I post one of the things is asking, do you elite have a tiefling in your party?
Not at the moment.
Yeah,
I don't know. Used to.
Sorry.
And just with first posting, you've got a heart, a hug, and a thumbs up.
Awesome. And someone has actually just started watching, I believe. Hi.
And one of them is saying there must be a tiefling in every party and has a dragon animation going. "Rawr!"
That sounds about right. I believe.
Yep.
Yes.
Is that great axe a Pacific great axe, or is it just a great axe?
Just a great axe. That's all you
Can
know
I-
about it for the time being.
Can I keep Vizsla's 4 million platinum?
No.
No.
I shouldn't have said shit.
No, you shouldn't have.
And guys, I hope you don't mind me doing this. I gotta ask, is it okay if I let them know about the D&D server?
I don't
Yeah.
mind. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Come, join us.
Oh wait, I forgot to add the other stuff.
Okay, hold on. I'm working on it.
So I believe we have...
How do I create a
I wouldn't.
share?
I would. Not the. Don't do that invite just yet.
Okay. I'll just let them know about it. And
Let's get into playing first.
Yep.
Yeah, let's deal with the problem at hand. Yeah.
So Theo,
Yeah.
Okay.
Theo, you walk out into this bright light, and it's the most beautiful sight you've ever seen in your life. The wind's blowing, it's the perfect temperature. The grass is flowing with the wind, and it looks like you're on a bit of a hill overlooking a field. As you're looking at this, however, you notice that there's a war taking place. You are front and center on the front lines of a war, and there looks to be about 1,000 versus 1,000 all clashing in the middle. You see spells going off, you see arrows being launched, you see hand-to-hand combat, you see weaponry. You see a dragon fly by and just try to roast both sides with no care whatsoever. And this is the point that L comes out. So we've got
By
the
the way,
first interaction there.
Jump at noticing L.
You don't actually notice because you're still staring out. L, what you see is this chocolate-colored elf with a cat tail, cat ears, and wings.
One's fluffy and one's scaled.
So you're a cat girl. That's what I would say.
Out loud.
Mhm.
Person.
So I hear this.
You would hear this. Are you a Tabaxi or are you a Dragonborn? I'm sorry.
It's a homebrew
Homebrew.
Homebrew what?
race.
It's a mixed master both, I think.
Oh, cool.
DM,
Yep.
It's my
check
own.
your messages.
I just heard fluffy tail and I was like, it's another Tabaxi. That's actually so you have a cat tail, dragon wings. What is the head again?
The whole body is elven, with cat ears, with one of them being fluffy and the other being scaly, a cat tail, and feathery wings.
No, you read that wrong.
Did I read that wrong?
She has fluffy cat ears and a fluffy cat tail. She
Gotcha.
has one feathered wing and one dragon-esque wing.
Gotcha.
One white, one black. And her ears color, half her tail is half white, half black, and her ears are one's white and one's black. And the rest of her, and she's wearing a maroon robe.
I'm looking at the picture.
Yeah, I did post a picture.
Yes.
I walk past you and say, I bet your prom was wild. And keep walking.
I respect that. I respect that.
M, you walk out. You're gonna walk out last. So we got Tank coming out.
Wait, where do we walk out of?
Just the cave entrance.
Oh. Ooh, I just got an idea.
How do I react to L?
And you both do notice that you're both carrying a book, a very similar looking book.
I heard book.
I'm going to back off and have my stuff ready because up until this moment, I was by myself.
Yeah, you were
And
by
so
yourself for about a good
guard.
15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Would I have my phone in my pocket?
Do you want to check?
I'd like to check if I have my phone in my pocket.
Yeah, your phone's there.
Fucking A. So would all my stuff be in my pocket?
You have your weed on you, yes.
I have my blunt.
And I would be holding the staff in a defensive stance, going, "Who the fuck is he?"
You hear a voice in the back of your head say, "Kill him, just kill him, kill him." And the other voice saying, "No, don't do that. Find out first."
And
No,
Okay, I gotta act this out now.
Mm-hmm.
I go, both of you, shut the fuck up. I will make the decisions here. Now shut up.
M, you come out and you hear this.
Okay. Basically,
Hey,
I-
by the way, we're not on that video on the video stream
yeah,
no
no.
more.
Yeah.
We're not on the what?
You didn't put our face. You've hidden our faces. You've hidden our beautiful
How
faces.
did
and
the what?
my
No.
wonderful hat. My hat.
Yeah.
Okay, well we're gonna try this again.
My lovely locks. Like, you were depriving an audience, sir.
There. I don't know why it did that, but there.
Yeah, fix that. I was about to leave a mean comment.
I think it's
Is what
because
I'm
it unpopped itself. Because I had
I
you
was
guys
gonna-
popped out on a new screen.
I was gonna
Yeah.
report you for harassment if you hadn't.
Okay, you know what? You know what? That's on
Probably.
that's on video. I have proof that you're just a vindictive asshole.
Well, you were basically hogging up all the spotlight. You're harassing us.
It's my stream, Dick. I can take you guys off if I want.
Ladies, you're both pretty. Now let's get on to
I'm
the fighting.
prettier.
Quit playing.
You all are. By the way, you're whatever race you guys went with. That's what you guys are.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that red guy you see, that would look like that.
Okay.
And would our clothes change?
Yep.
I can't hear him.
Yep. L, you're
yeah,
wearing robes, whatever color you want, like wizard's robes. Tank is in full fucking plate armor.
Okay.
Wait, full plate armor?
You said you wanted heavy
No
armor.
chainmail?
What am I in? Am I still in the leather?
Actually, you are in ring mail.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm full plate, not actual.
Do I
Chain
still
or
have my
anything like that?
leather?
Correct. You are full plate, and actually, no. You lost your leather armor, and now you're just wearing mage's robes.
Okay.
So I have my
so
cloak, basically. is what
Correct.
you're
I
telling-
would, basically, I'd see Theo bugging out, and I'd basically I would grab the, what was it? It was the black arrow, and I'd basically aim it at her head and go, chill or be chilled, your choice.
Ha! I
I
just got that.
turn to him and I'm going, I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at the staff and the ring.
I keep
I didn't-
walking.
They think you're crazy. They think you're crazy. You better not.
I'm just gonna basically re-stance it and be like, did I motherfucking stutter?
All right, Mr. T. All right. Okay. Now we got Mr. M up in the house.
Slim
I
Shady,
pity the
you.
fool.
Chill or be chilled.
I let off my breath at him.
You're going to attack him?
I'm sick and tired of him immediately threatening me just because I screamed and telling me to chill and trying to order me around. Doesn't sit well with me in the first place.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your breath attack. M, dexterity save.
Yes, sir.
Before they even do that, do I hear this kind of? Would I hear
No,
this? I've
no,
been
you-
walking away.
You walked away. You can
Shit.
hear it, but you're way too far away.
Shit.
21, and
I'm pretty sure that's gonna save.
yeah.
Yeah, it saves. Because he just had to beat the dex. He dodges out, but a radiant breath goes by him.
Them and okay. I'm just gonna basically just flip out of the cartwheel out of the way, land, and just go bloody amateur hour.
But I can. Now, I have to ask the DM something.
Sure.
Mhm.
Can the line move with my head?
No.
Okay. I had to ask.
Tank, what you doing?
I'm just gonna be watching this for a moment. I'm just gonna shake my head and just like walk away.
In the
And
back
just
of your head,
keep-
you hear that same voice. Amateurs.
I'm just gonna pull out my great axe to make sure I'm ready if somebody tries to attack me because we're in the middle of a battlefield.
That's a smart idea.
Uh,
And as you guys
DM.
turn and look, actually, a good 30 or 40 people, well armored, are now running up the hill towards you guys.
shit. Okay, do we have any class abilities yet, or have they been declared yet?
Whatever your first level gives you, plus whatever
Did
else
I?
I gave you.
Did I still
You
technically
did.
walk away?
Yeah,
You didn't tell me
guys?
what my class was in the end.
I said you were
said I
leaning
was-
towards Ranger.
Yeah.
However, if you don't like that, you can always go with whatever else you want.
So all classes are open?
Technically, all classes are open, but when you went
Okay.
through your whole thing, you went
Yeah.
towards Ranger.
Okay.
So is our gear centered towards Ranger?
Say what?
Is our gear centered towards that, or
Yes, his gear is.
Mine
their
is
gear is centered
there.
towards. I corrected myself. Towards Ranger.
I know. Bloody hells. Alright.
Do I really want to do that?
Looks like we're gonna have some fun, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Sure thing, Eagle Eyes.
Christ.
I gotta be
called-
legally legal.
Their name. Oh. I'll fucking say it. I'll fucking do it again too.
I don't want the mouse after me like he is after Bobo.
That's a whole
That's
different
fair.
reason.
That is.
Yeah. So
That-
reactions. Anything you guys want to
Okay,
do?
I'm gonna prepare a shot.
Okay.
I'm preparing a chromatic orb to drop in the center of them.
Okay.
Walking apparently, I guess.
What was
Now,
that,
since I
Al?
started to walk.
I guess I keep walking. They're getting attacked. I'm like,
I'm gonna find cover best as I can, just in case.
Okay.
And
Well, I'm holding the chromatic orb to see if they're coming up to it.
I mean, they have weapons out, and they're saying, "You there, you!" Al, they just
Yeah,
run. They run past you.
they run past this gray. Think the Gandalf the Gray's colored robes, but with the hood up.
Okay.
These
Yeah.
long flowing robes. He just keeps walking past them.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
He says, "Thank you for bringing them to us," and runs past you.
What's
I
it
just keep
to
walking?
ya?
Didn't do shit. I swear I didn't do shit. But I keep walking.
You're currently dressed very similarly to the people who brought you all here.
I am.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought my outfit was unique, but fine, posers.
You alright there, buddy?
Hang on, let me do the sad ears.
Alright.
But yeah, I just keep walking.
Okay.
Am I heading towards a town though?
No, you're heading towards the middle of a battlefield.
Oofa. No, and then I keep walking. I start what's called range walking, which is walking with a purpose, and I
Yep. I know what he's talking about.
Yep. Cool. So these 30 or so well-armored soldiers come up to you, look you all over, see that you're now training a lot of stuff at them. They put away their weapons and say, "Please come with us." No, come with us. And you see that their armor, they have different symbols. There's 2 different symbols.
Okay, we're gonna do the civilized like. One at a time.
I
Gonna
stopped. I
come
would
up.
stop. I would turn around and observe.
Okay.
And
You're about
make your
40 feet away.
case.
in the middle of a
And,
battle.
Is there colors or is there like animals to their symbols? What am I dealing with here?
So one has very rudimentary, very simple black and blue and purple. The other one's got very vibrant shapes with a lion figure.
Okay, you, emo, dark colors. You first. Make your case.
I am not at liberty to discuss. I'm not able to help you with that. But if you come with us, we can help you and we can explain everything. I'm sure you got questions.
Explain here now, or else, buddy.
I can't. And the other guy says, yeah, we're not allowed to. There's not much that we can give you.
Okay.
By the way, at this point, realizing they're not attacked, my spell goes down, and I proceed to walk past them to catch up to the other one in the rope.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Can you at least tell me why the other side sucks?
And they both say, because they're assholes. That's all we can say.
God
Jinx.
damn it!
Fuck you. And they pull their swords and start attacking each other.
And I'm just
Never
gonna
mind,
sneak out.
I was just about to ask if I could provoke an attack between the two soldiers.
And basically,
When in doubt, chaos.
we just basically walk down to robe guy.
Rob
Okay.
guy turns around, keeps walking.
I'm just gonna be like, Tank, move your ass, and chase after the two.
Remember,
Wizard.
he was already walking away.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna jog past you and be like, keep up, move it, like, be that asshole.
All right, so you guys just walk. Are you guys walking towards the actual battle going on?
No, I'm gonna catch up
I'm
with
looking for
the two squishies and
headquarters.
try and keep them alive.
Looking for the nearest.
2
Battle
miles on either side. There's a different headquarters.
You just put us right in the middle.
Oh yes,
All right,
I mean it. Middle.
to the right, folks. Let's move it. Unless you
By
got a
the
better
way,
idea.
I'm not completely going with them. I'm walking straight through the battlefield.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
Because
Okay.
that's a good idea.
Take
Alright.
right, tail left.
So
Well, I'm
I
just
go
saying
right.
my character wouldn't give a fuck and just
remember,
Do
you
what you
you
do.
are your character.
Yeah, this is you
Basically,
personally.
This is you.
the way I would see it. I don't know who these two are. Either side could be being corrupted, and I not know about it. The best choice is to defend myself on either side and go down the middle and escape.
So you're just gonna walk right down into the exact middle of this battlefield, this raging war with adrenaline
Yeah.
going, and
Yeah.
okay, no, fair enough. That if that's what you'd like to do.
Yeah.
So you get within
yeah.
60 feet. You can hear it. You
Go
can
into the
smell
kill
it.
box.
Blood everywhere.
I assume she pukes at this point.
It is a horrific
Not
sight.
being used to it.
Someone is set on fire, and they immediately start running up towards you, and then run past you. They fall down dead.
War's a horrific place. You're learning a lesson today.
I'm thinking of it.
I'm
By
s-
the way,
I'm sorry, El.
My character, I would.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I'm sorry, El,
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
What? Why?
because you look like you're having some problems.
No,
Yeah.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking of like, oh, what's that movie scene where the guy in war, the guy runs by on fire, he's like, ah.
That's a
I'm like, "Oh,
couple,
damn it."
to be honest.
Yeah, because there's the original, and then every movie like does that reference to that one scene.
Yeah.
Then some
it's like
of
a
them are-
Wilhelm scream as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
There's Lord of the Rings that did it off the big tower. That was hilarious.
Oh yes.
All right.
Anyway,
So you're just gonna keep walking towards the center.
What I'm saying is that the center is. If I'm going to do anything to stop this, that's where I need to be.
I want to remind you that you currently only have attack spells.
I I didn't retain the mending and healing that I did.
You have a healing and you have a mending, but that's... I'm not sure what a cantrip can do for you in this moment in time. I'm going to be completely brutally honest with you. This is, again, this is a war zone. This is a battle. This is to the death. Everyone knows that they could die and that they're going to be killing people. That's what they have come here to do, and that's what they've set their mind to do.
Yeah, no. The best we can do is
I am
survive this
basically
situation.
trying to get a view from the middle, decide which side I want to go with, because as I'm going through, I'm seeing which side is holding their ground more than
like
the
I
other.
said, they are literally in the middle. No sides gaining, no sides losing at this moment in time.
DM,
Yes.
It's Gallipoli.
Is there a
Stand
forest?
still.
Say that again?
is there a forest?
Yes.
I'm just gonna move towards the forest, guys.
Like the
probably
Seminole
better protect
Indians, Tank just diverts from everybody and goes to live his life in the forest.
I mean, hey, if we want to make this a one-shot.
And like Sentinel Island, the gnomes inside the forest killed him for trespassing.
I would probably, realizing that this is a war that they're chosen to fight, and I'm not going to choose a side without knowing what the fuck is going on, I'd head to the woods.
Okay, so you turn and follow Tank into the woods.
Okay.
We
Elle,
both
what
went
did
to
your
the
coin
right.
toss?
Right.
Okay, we both went to the right.
To the right. to
And you
the
do
right,
notice that
to
the other two have started going towards the right-hand side.
Elle, do we want to keep the
We stay the course.
we stay in the course here, gathering
we're
intel,
going-
or are we keeping the kids
Oh.
alive? What are we doing here?
We're going to the right.
Okay. Roger that.
Would I have overheard their conversation? That saying,
No,
hey, we
you
wanna talk to
see them walking away towards the forest.
No. I mean, the initial
No.
conversation when the soldiers talked to them and said, "Hey, we want to talk.
Right.
Come to our.
Yes, yeah, oh yeah, you were close enough for that.
I'm gonna go to the tents
Right.
or the camps."
Can I have a chance to maybe get some information from the ring and staff? Some history information?
From who? Oh, from
My
the ring and the
chicken-
staff. At the moment, they're currently quiet.
Quiet. Okay. So I basically shut them up.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're not talking at the moment. Mostly because you haven't made a choice that they can weigh in on.
Well, as soon as I reach the middle, the actual edge of the forest, I'm gonna turn around and just kind of try to get an idea what the heck the battle is about by just watching it, just seeing what is going on, seeing if they could clue me in on anything.
Insight check. That's going to be with
Yay.
disadvantage.
Mm.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Ow.
Fuck. Okay.
I don't know how many fights anyone has been in or witnessed,
Yeah.
but this is a
I
very
have.
difficult thing to
It
dissect.
it's an ordered kind of chaos that you only understand after years of observing.
I mean, I studied World War II.
No. This is the sort of thing you have to be in front of to understand.
Oh, I
Pain.
lost my last lid.
Train to for.
Jenny!
How about living through a family who put you through that 24/7?
Potentially. It depends what type.
I got a total of 15.
15. You get the sense that it's one ideal versus another. And that they're very, very, very adamant about their side winning.
Can I observe and see what's making up the army? Or who? What are they? Just foot soldiers, siege weapons? What are we talking about here?
Technically with your background of being a soldier, you can kind of say that there's 40% foot soldiers, technically on both sides, and there's about 10% that are just throwing this magic and this energy into the air and affecting things. Another 20% is arrows, and the rest of them are just random people trying to cause chaos.
Do I recognize any of the randos on the other side?
No.
Yeah, I keep on walking with new friend to tent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or headquarters.
As you guys approach, there are guards that are guarding the encampments. You did see one of the randos, one of the chaos crew, trying to sneak in, and they were struck down very, very quickly. But as you guys approach, they turn, weapons raised, and then their eyes go wide, and they welcome you in. And they
just keep walking, don't say a word.
They flank both of you.
Yeah, I know.
So, you guys have just made it to the edge of the woods. It is dark. Tank, Theo? Theo and Tank?
Yeah, I'm here. I just got back in because I crashed.
No worries. You guys have just made it to the edge of the forest.
Would I notice the other two go to the camp?
Oh yeah. As soon as you two as soon as the two groups started spreading away, you noticed.
I would probably then head towards the other camp.
The other camp? Gotcha. So you turn around and you go to the left.
Correct.
All right. That'll take you about, I want to say, 20 minutes or so to walk that. Meanwhile, Tank?
Well, my character's just watching, just like, we're already deciding on a war that we have no fucking clue about. Like, seriously?
Do you say that out loud?
And yeah, pretty much, because he's alone.
Nope, Theo's there. Theo's within range to hear you.
Well, she kind of walked off too, and
well,
he's just gonna be like that.
I would hear that, and I would turn to him. That's why I'm going to the other side. There are 4 of us, 2 each side. It balances it out. If you come with me.
He just looks directly at her and just say, "Okay, let me put it this way. We have 2 people over. We have 2 people over there, fighting a war that we have no fucking clue about. What if we start fighting for the ideals we do not want to? And what if this shit has nothing to do with us and just happened to be where we just poofed and we don't need to fight?"
Then I would stay with you. I would not go to the other camp. I would just let it happen.
Because right now we have absolutely 0 information than 2 forces fighting.
By the way, this large creature that is easily 2, almost 3 times your size, Theo. Head like the body of a bull. Full minotaur.
Is coming at me?
No, that's who you're talking to. That's Tank. Tank is a minotaur.
I'd be like, I'm going to stick with you, considering what I've been stuck with.
Elle, are you having fun there?
Your lead.
He kind of huffs a little bit. You can see the steam come out of his nose and just say, "Yeah, well, fighting for something that I don't know, I'd rather not." Because
Cool.
the soldiers weren't willing.
I'm saying that I'm following your lead.
He's just gonna nod a little bit and just say, "I'm gonna continue observing because this here is chaos. And if chaos continues and spreads past beyond this point, it might hurt innocence.
That would be bad. I don't want the common folk getting affected by political bullshit.
We don't even know if it's political. We just know they're fighting.
So you guys are just going to kind of sit and watch then?
Yep.
I would, based on him saying beliefs, I'm going to say that alone makes it political bullshit.
Beliefs are not always political.
Mighty
could be
Morphin
linked
Power
bells.
Rangers!
Do we actually hear that?
I'm sorry, I was making fun of Elle for spamming my chat with random crap.
Well, like my character says, it's not always political. It could be godly. It could be just views on a subject. Politics is not the only thing that could cause wars.
Yeah. I agree with you. I do. Which is why I'm sticking with you.
Okay. Then let's just stay quiet and figure out what's going on because right now, all I can tell, it's a bunch of people out there slaughtering each other.
I see it as a massacre, but yeah.
Okay. So you guys are just going to kind of sit, wait, try to feel things out for a minute.
I would kind of work with my book at this time,
Okay.
trying to get my grasp on the magic.
Okay. I'll
And
let you consider
better
for a moment
control
with...
of what spewed out of my mouth, because that's a first.
I will give you a moment to consider what you'd like to do with what you currently have. And I will move back to the other two as they are being ushered into a commander's tent. M&L. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers! Yeah, you guys are muted, by the way. I don't know. Can't hear a word
It's
you're
L.
saying.
It's L and M, by the way.
Yeah,
Man,
we
you
Thanks
guys-
for getting the joke.
them
You guys are the
daytime.
reason I smoke.
That's fair.
Cool.
That's not-
So, you guys are ushered into this tent.
Yep.
Ah!
yeah, that scared me too.
Yeah, tents. Ah!
Just a typical Wednesday, folks. Let's keep this
My
professional.
computer is being a dick and trying to go to sleep on me.
There's
So,
a joke there.
yes. So, you walk in, off to every side. There's people walking to this table, away from this table, bringing things over, moving things around.
Yeah.
You see a clock on the wall that chimes, and it goes...
Mm-hmm.
Doo, 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 doo. At this point, people, you can see through windows that are holes that are cut through the tent.
Mm-hmm.
People just start appearing, and like flashes of light, like they're almost summoned to come forth and run towards the
Yeah.
battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Very well then. All right.
I love how Elle and I are like, oh yes, magic.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
magic. We're used to it now.
Yep.
There's about I want to say about 400 of them that just dart towards the battlefield, and you see that the battle seems to have stopped.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Observe
Definitely.
this. This is not this. This is a thing. Meaning something is happening. If you said the battle suddenly stopped.
A very tall black man stands up, stretches his back with... Shut up, Al. Stretches his back,
I know who you are.
relaxes a moment. Oh, really? You do?
Oh boy.
Is it the same dude?
Who do you think it is?
your original character.
No.
Oh.
Not on this side.
Oh, okay.
He looks over to you, and he smiles, walks over, and holds out his hand and says, "My name is Axel Blackfire. I am the commander of this... whatever the fuck these fuckers are."
Looks around at his people being called fuckers. And for fucks.
They just take it. They it's like something that they're used to hearing.
I nod my head. Meanwhile, I haven't said a word. My character hasn't said a word.
Right.
Yeah.
He's just looking between you two. Not one for words.
Prefer my actions to do the talking. Now, explain to us why we should join your side, please.
Oh, you shouldn't. You shouldn't join any of this shit.
Okay.
I raise his eyebrow, kind of intrigued.
Continue.
Well, it depends on what you want to know. If you're brought here, there's got to be a reason, so ask your questions.
Okay. Sit rep. Give me a full laydown. What you got?
We've been fighting for the past 500 years, and we're now working on year 501. Those people have just been sent out to heal up whoever they can and resurrect whoever they can.
Gotcha.
We haven't lost someone in 200 years.
Great.
I asked for... hang on, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I would look this man in the eye. What did you say his name was?
Axel Blackfire.
Axel. I'd look Axel in the eye and just ask him, have you heard of anybody by the name of Hansel?
It's been a while, but yes.
I believe I saw his ghost. He took something of mine. I want it back.
Oh, good luck.
Cracks knuckles. Angrily.
Easy L. Now, let me ask you this. What separates you from the other side of this field?
In the
What's the
beginning,
difference between you two? Yeah.
one
Why do you
side
fight?
believes in freedom, and freedom, nothing but freedom. You should be free to do what you want. You should be free to live
Yeah.
your life, to learn magic, to learn sword, to do whatever you want. Be it harm none.
Okay.
The other side, which we can't even remember anymore why we're fighting, the other side believes magic should be monitored. Sword work should be monitored. Everything should be monitored and controlled. Don't have a job? Well, you do now. Don't have any money or can't work? You got money now. Your neighbor now works for you.
I would ask
Okay.
Axel, if you don't know why you're fighting anymore, why continue to fight?
Under contract.
And are you getting paid well for it?
In about another 2,000 years, I will.
Jeez, you think you're gonna live that long?
I have lived 500 years, yes.
And what do you plan to do when you get paid and spend all that money? If you live and spend that money.
I will be leaving, and no one will know where the fuck I am. I will be on a deserted island drinking whatever the hell I can find. I am done with this bullshit.
Is there something I can lean up against?
Yes,
Feel your pain,
actually,
buddy.
one of the guards is still standing behind you.
I'm gonna reach around, but hey man, come here, and pull him up next to me, and then lean on his shoulder. So then, how long have you been fighting again, Axel?
500 years this year.
Got 2,000
500
to go, so
years.
it's one down, 4 more to
And
go.
how's the war going? How's it going for you?
Neither side has lost a person in over 200 years. And no one has gained or lost ground. I think we gained an inch today, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Looks like the war's going great for you.
Alright.
That guard just looks down at you and goes, "Ugh."
So, question.
So,
If
what
we,
again? Why? Yeah, go ahead, Em.
if we ended this war this year, or in the next 5 years or so, what would that do to your contract?
Well, the contract is either to win or to fight for 2,500 years.
Fuck?
Okay, I see.
You see your black guy?
Fair enough.
And how long you planning to live, Axel?
I will be
About
alive, and I
30,000
will be
years.
the same year until I am died. I cannot be resurrected, and yeah, I do not age. Yes,
What the fuck are you, a giant black man?
maybe. You don't need to know.
Okay, Tyrone.
Hey.
Hi.
They say hi.
Hi, guys.
That's great.
I'm a very tired.
Are you a big black guy? I can be. You want me to?
Oh,
Bow.
Jesus.
Oh, wow, wow. All right.
Call up,
Keep
up a
it
couple of my
holstered,
friends.
people.
God damn it, babe.
Da.
What is it with your fantasy of multiple people fucking me?
What is it with your wish for it?
Point.
Yes.
Axel,
yes.
I gotta ask you something.
Sorry about that.
Who'd you piss off, and why would you agree to such a contract?
4 million gold is a good deal.
That's a good deal.
That is pretty good.
But how many? You said no one's lost
A
a
man
on
or
either
an
side.
inch on either side?
Correct.
Fighting a pointless battle, Axel. Who's telling you to fight? Who contracted you?
Have you not met him yet?
I just haven't met you yet. Ow, what?
No, I shake my head no.
Ow, babe.
It's a negative there.
Fuck you.
How many of you are there?
How many of those are you throwing at me?
I look at him.
Stop!
We'll let you know.
You drank that
Dear.
all already? Ow, fuck. Ow, fuck. Ow, okay.
I'm back.
I watch all that in a delayed reaction. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
The sound is not. But I look at Em and I'm like,
You join mommy in bed?
just us.
I'd stay up and wait for her, but I'd fight.
You came through with only you two? What?
I'd love to stay up and wait for her. But
Came through what?
I said I will in a bit.
Probably play on my Switch.
Okay, love you.
Hey, also, I ate a chicken patty for dinner, so.
Cool. I'm gonna get pizzas here in a minute. I love you.
I
Let
will-
me kill my party. I mean,
Why do you want to kill your party?
Excuse me?
That's your party. Psychopath.
hey, light on.
What?
Nice moving on the ears, L.
Go.
Thank you.
I love
Thank you.
you.
Oh dear, we lost one.
Yeah, we lost Tank.
Yeah.
Tanked.
No, he'll be back.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So he said you were
Okay.
the only two that came through.
Came
Yep.
through what? Came through what? I want him to say it. Is what I'm trying to get him to do.
The
Okay.
gateway.
Came through what?
The gateway.
How do you know about the gateway, Axel?
I've been here for 500 years. You're not the only ones to come through, and there's always 5.
So did you bring me here?
No,
And who did?
they did.
They who?
You'll meet them.
Come on, buddy.
You'll
Say
meet
it,
them.
Axel.
Something I can work with.
You'll meet them.
I step towards Axel. Come on.
That
Who is
guard
it?
holds you back.
Mm.
This
Disguise
music
makes
is
it work
interesting
better.
for this scene.
What?
The music is very interesting.
He's
Yeah.
playing elevator music
It's
while
not
finger
the
getting
right
super tense.
choice at all.
Sorry, I had to do something to keep my computer from going to sleep.
Uh-huh.
Well, you could do what the last group did and try to start your own.
Oh boy. And what happened to them exactly?
Oh, I don't know actually. I've been here for 500 years. I don't know what's going on out there.
Said, you should go outside, Axel. And holds up my hand to try to pull him outside.
Your hand just kind of goes through him like a mist.
But I suddenly make I make a fist really quick to see if I can try and grab any of the energy.
Okay. Go ahead and make a Arcana check.
Okay. I'll be damned. It landed on its side. It landed perfectly in the divot of the bowl and is on its side.
Okay, roll one more time then.
How? $17. Wait. 17.
Plus your intelligence.
I can do this. You said an Arcana roll?
Yep, and if you have proficiency in Arcana, which you should have.
Yes. It's +5. So, math. 22.
Okay. Your book begins to glow very brightly and then dims.
Ooh. Do I grab any of his energy?
You assume so.
Cool. I just hold on. I hold on for as long as I can.
I mean, your book, the energy's already gone to the book, from what you can tell.
Oh. I keep swiping for more. Is this like
After that, you just start. You're just patting him on the back repeatedly.
Then I would do what I was initially doing, is trying to pull him outside.
Okay.
You're like, come on, Axel, you should probably see what's going on outside.
You're such a dumbass. I can't
He really
leave a
is.
mile from the battlefield.
You can't be a mile from the battlefield? Don't worry, Axel, we're not going far.
You get used to him. L.
Wait, what?
Basically, I'm signing to you somewhat discreetly. Let's get out of here, visit the other guys, see what we can discern, then make a choice.
I wanted him to see what was going on outside. Alright, fine, we'll go.
Well, we can do that as we go to the other side, mate.
Alright.
Doi.
So Axel will walk out, and he will walk up to the battlefield as you're looking out. Dozens of people are being resurrected, and I will say, Tank and Theo, you do see this too.
Well, that's not something you see every day.
Depends what kind of day you have.
By the way, this is only an earshot of Tank.
He just looks at the battlefield, just saying, I don't really understand this. It seems pointless by now.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you doing, L&M?
We're
looking
basically
for that other guy.
Going to the other side of the tent, the other person's side, and
Do you just walk
checking
through
if
the
they-
battlefield?
No, we walk around.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna
And
say.
They,
While we circumnavigate, we basically get a lay of the land a bit as well.
I was gonna say it would have been the
L1.
perfect time to drop some arrows on maybe a spell or on someone's body to kind of absorb the energy and keep them from coming to life. But whatever.
I was gonna say I was checking out my spell books.
Okay.
After it just glowed with energy.
It says you may select 2 level 1 spells,
Cool.
and it has a list.
By the way, I do go down one to check out the energy.
Which energy would that be?
The energy that's coming from the resurrection.
Okay. So you just
So two
kind of
level-
so in about 5-10 minutes you will be down there. We'll start you guys off there. Okay. Actually, while you two are walking to the other side of the encampment, which will take longer,
Mm-hmm.
Theo and Tank.
it's just near the dead that's near the forest that we're checking out, not in the main battlefield.
Right, there are no bodies near you. The only bodies that are currently being resurrected are the ones that are being resurrected on the battlefield.
Okay.
So, to put it simply, the bodies are here, you are here, Elle and I are around here.
So yeah, I pick out the energy in there because I want to see if this energy I'm compatible with.
Okay, so you're going up to them while they're casting these spells then?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a, I'm going to say, intelligence check. As you're examining these spells, as they're being cast. Tank, if you'd like to do the same, you're more than welcome to.
Oh no, he's just gonna watch her with a raised eyebrow
Right.
and
Any
watch
first
her
level
walk
spells?
onto the battlefield, and I'm just like, oh great, she's going onto the battlefield.
What was that, M? Or
Any
L?
first level spells?
Was that L or M that said something?
Me.
I didn't say nothing.
2 level 1 spells.
Cool. 1. And
The hells?
what?
Don't mind me.
Yeah,
Yep, I'm here.
it's an 18.
Okay. So the person that's being resurrected is one of the lion with the red background. So you lean forward and you kind of reach your hand out just a little bit to kind of poke a little bit, seeing some of this energy. And as soon as any part of you touches that, all that energy gets absorbed into you. And the person does not come back to life.
I'm like,
Oh shit.
shit.
Oh, damn, you fucked up.
Can I make sure that do that to one on each side to keep the balance?
Unfortunately, you're not able to get to the other side because the person that was performing the resurrection looks from you to the body to you and says, "Oh my God, he's dead! Everyone, he's dead!"
Do we notice this?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Do I hear this
I
from
just wanted to
the
look at
forest?
the energy,
Theo
not
messed
touch
up,
it.
y'all. Theo messed up.
I just
Yo,
want to look, not touch. I wasn't reaching out or anything.
Your staff
Damn
begins
you.
to glow with this black energy.
You.
shh, let the M talk.
Your staff begins to glow with this black energy.
I'm like, what the fuck do you? I'm literally asking, what the heck are you doing?
One soul collected. Thank you.
Soul collected? What the fuck do you mean?
One soul collected. And the staff stops glowing after that. You'll probably have to meditate and get used to the items and focus on them before you get much more information.
Yeah, I'm like, oh fuck. Sorry.
Everyone has begun to surround you.
Uh,
L&M,
Axel,
you see
Axel,
this.
how's the war going? You're muted.
That was on purpose.
I asked Axel, how's the war going?
Much better now.
Oh.
Oh, good. Well, good for you. Maybe
Theo
you'll
fucked
get.
up.
Eventually, you are actually ushered to another body, another red lion, by one of the other side, by one of the emo darker colors. It says, "Do it again."
The
I
emo
make
army.
One joke.
Please tell me they're the emo army.
I refuse.
And as you're refusing, one of the others, the other guy says, "Oh shit, I gotta hurry!" And he starts casting the spell. Please make a wisdom save for me,
Who?
Theo.
They're going to try to manipulate me into doing this, aren't they?
The ring is, yes.
I just gotta say the music.
This is not helping.
This is not.
Can you play
appropriate.
anything else? Just
No, keep it now.
By the way, it was a nat 20.
a nat 20. Okay, you do succeed in not absorbing it. However, the spell does not go off. And as you're looking around, it looks like resurrection spells are no longer working.
Oh, fuck. On the whole battlefield?
Yep.
I'm like,
And you hear soul collected, soul collected, soul collected. In your notes, I would like you to add 20 souls.
20 souls? Fuck.
I would also like you to, if you can, I know it might be a little bit to get used to, but write that under the demonic staff.
Okay. So, where do you want me to put this?
Tap it.
In your notes, maybe your other or something like that, put demonic staff, space, or enter, kind of give yourself a gap between them, and put your angel ring, and underneath staff, put 20. That's right, Elle. I learned from my mistakes with you. Not only will there be corruption points, you got to spend souls to do this now.
Oh,
I leave you be for 5 minutes.
No, you left me be for almost 2 months, 3 months. I have been working on
Oh,
so
no.
much.
I feel like this is a personal attack for what we did to your campaign.
Yes, motherfucker, it is.
And it's not even against
I was
us.
talking
That's
about
the
Theo.
bad part.
But anyway,
Right?
Yeah.
Because the way I would be standing and where I would be at, would I be kind of in the middle facing both sides? Having
Oh, yeah.
one
Oh yeah.
side?
Oh yeah. You are in the middle, and basically what you've just done is stopped spells from working and collected any spell that was going off in that moment. So for a full minute, you were collecting spells. I rolled for it. You collected 20 souls.
So is that total?
Total
And that-
under the black staff. You haven't collected
it was
anything under the
21
ring
because
yet.
she already collected one, wouldn't it?
No, 19 plus that one.
Okay, my bad.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Just
I'm
wanted
like-
to check that.
At this, I'm a little bit scared, but at the same time, battle over?
So at this
Battle
point,
over?
both captains actually, both commanders have now rushed the field and are now counting and doing a tally. All
Oh,
living,
God.
go over there on
Yeah.
both sides. So they're literally separating everything out. L and M, you see this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm standing
You
there going.
just see M, arms crossed, glaring, just going like, "You motherfucker, I left you for 5 minutes, and this is what you get up to."
My person's
By
still
the
working
way,
from the
she's
forest.
got her ears drooping, her tail's down, her wings are
Good.
drooping. She's like,
This is the face of anger and disappointment.
I'm just standing there. Or sorry, I'm just standing there, kind of watching.
She's got a very, very sad look, and she also swinging against the staff against the ground. Bad.
As you're doing this, and as soon as you look up, L,
God.
M, and Tank, you look,
Mhm.
and one of her eyes has just gone black, where the pupil is now red. And there's these black marks going across her face, with part of her face turning black.
Well, remember, I'm all the way at the forest still.
Yes. Oh, that's right. So you don't know. You see her slamming her staff on the ground.
Like a child having a
Oh,
tantrum.
shit right now.
See, Tank's doing the right thing. He's staying out. Like, you managed to cause World War III.
No,
And
this is a good thing. You just don't know it yet. So the count
I
comes back.
assume it's
By
gonna
the
work
way,
out in the end.
ironically, it's on the same side as their black ear.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I now have a black square with red or something like that.
So
I
after about 15 to 20 minutes, the count comes back, and very loudly, these assistant-looking people they're the assistants of the commanders come out and say,
They're called executive officers.
Thank you. I didn't know that."
You're welcome.
And they look to the Red Lions, and
Yeah.
he says, 20 souls overall lost on both sides.
Yeah, but who lost more?
20 lost for the Sirach.
Jesus.
5
They
lost
just,
for the Chorus.
you know, they just said on each side 20 souls are missing. So if it's on each side,
Did I say 20? I meant 15. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
15 on
15.
one side and 5 on the other side.
Yeah.
So currently
that's
the
what I was
Chorus
looking
are
for.
winning.
Great. Theo?
That
Wait,
is a
which side?
yeah.
Which side was that? Which side's winning?
The side that you are that you have already spoken to.
Okay. So we like those guys so far.
Thanks, Theo.
No. We don't know if we're thanking her yet.
By the way, where are the other 5 souls?
With you.
Okay,
It was 15 on one side and 5 on the other.
so I have taken both.
You've taken from both, yes. It was
At this point, I'm trying to take off if I can.
what is your dexterity?
It's a 13.
You do not get the chance. As soon as you turn to run away, some of the other soldiers wrap around you. No, you can't go anywhere.
Meow. Literally, I meow. Meow. And I sit.
I would point my staff at her and go, "She knows too much. She must be killed."
God damn it. Al, zip it. We're handling this by the book.
Okay.
Gather intel, regroup,
Theo?
and save her ass.
Sorry.
Theo,
Theo, I don't do that.
I'm going to pull you into another chat here. Move.
Okay,
Thank you.
no problem.
You hear from your staff, "Give me one moment." And everything stops. Time stops. And out from the staff comes this smoke as this purple-skinned human being pops out in this void black suit with a black cane. And he says, "Oh, that's better. Now, I have eaten 1 soul, so you have 19 left. Ask your question."
Who are you?
I am the spirit in this staff, sweetheart. You don't need my name yet, unless you'd like to spend another soul for it.
I will, because it will be easier to have a name to call you.
Oh, you could call me anything you want, but... And as you decide to spend another soul, this orb of white purity springs out of the staff and into his mouth, and he consumes it. And you see this energy around him get stronger and stronger. Ah, that's so much better. Alas, my name isn't one that can be spoken by the mortal tongue, so I'll shorten it. Call me Dawn.
on, huh? So, what do you want?
You see those people that you killed? You can spend a soul. No, that's not right. You can spend 2 souls to bring them back. However, they will no longer be what they were.
They would be permanently changed?
Well, of course. You simply must point, utter the words, and he'll give you the magic words, which you're welcome to make whatever you want, and they will come back.
What's the drawback?
Oh, my dear. The drawback is, well, you won't have control over them. They'll be under whatever contract they were, continue whatever they were doing before, but with such a ferociousness.
No, they're staying dead.
Oh,
I'm not splitting the souls.
you could always balance it. 1 on each, maybe make things even once more. I know how much your kind likes balance.
You got a point. I have a question for you.
Of course.
Can you take souls?
Only when they're about to be resurrected or about to die.
Interesting.
You see, I have control over that minuscule point between life and death. As does it. And he points to your ring.
I'm going to point to the ring. I give you 2 souls so that I may see you.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. The only way that it can claim souls or accept souls is, well, you have to take the soul by your own hand. And since this technically wasn't by your own hand, this was through something else. It doesn't quite work that way. I apologize.
I see. So you're the distant soul grab. Well, I have to do the murdering for this one.
I wouldn't call it murder. Everything has a soul. Should you kill a tree, it has a soul. Should you pull up plants, might not equate to the same as a human or otherwise. You might take 5 wolves to create 1 shard strong enough for either of us, but you'll figure things out. I only came to give you this little bit of information and temptation. Goodbye. And time will just start moving and he'll disappear again. So we are going to go back up to the D&D.
Yeah, I went to the side.
Rada, rada. Rada, rada.
You know Theo's around when you can hear the elevator music.
I'm going to
Elevator music.
give them all a warning. Prepare to fight. What I'm about to do
God damn it, Theo!
is going to be chaotic.
Well, my
You
character
done
hears
messed up.
none of
You
this.
done messed up. All right, boys, you know what the drill is. Shoot her with
And
everything and pray to
point
God she
to you
drops.
two. And I point to you two,
God
saying
damn it.
that you're partying. We need to get out of here because I just found out some fucked up information about my stuff, and I don't want to be near the dead.
What you do? What you do?
And then
I'm-
I go return.
Evac
it.
Forest tank now. We're moving.
I don't move.
And as we're,
L?
M, calm down.
and
I
I
am
yell, return it.
That's the word you're going to go with?
Yes.
Are you pointing at one of the bodies?
Yes.
Okay. This is what happens. Everyone sees, including you, Tank. You will see this as well. As she does this, the body immediately starts jolting and moving and twitching.
Mm-hmm.
And I radiate it for all of them that had fallen.
Okay, you don't have enough souls for that.
Oh, it takes.
Remember,
souls.
it takes 2 souls to do this.
I'm doing one on each side.
1 on
Then.
each side. Okay.
Okay.
And while this body is twitching and jerking, and a black hand shoots out from its chest, spreading gore everywhere, she points it at the another body from the other side, does the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody steps back and away. Do you guys do anything?
I watch.
Again, I'm going with my plan. I am very much trying to get Elle and us all out of this because this is gonna get rough.
Okay.
And I'm basically saying, I kind of tell him, use the commotion of these 2 things to get us out. And
Before you guys can get away, though, these 2 figures sprout from the body of these 2 men. They are grotesque, horrific-looking things. Black skin, claws like knives.
Yep.
Red eyes. And these 2 beasts immediately start attacking each other.
Yep.
As well as anyone that is not on their side.
Yep.
All right, I book it now.
Yeah. I told you.
As you leave,
My
you see
character
one
is
of
just
them.
gonna facepalm.
You see one of them strike down the other, and another wizard comes over trying to resurrect them, but finds that they are unable to.
It's goddamn Wednesday. We gotta roll.
These beasts, when they kill something, their soul is dead no matter what. Theo, you hear laughing. Chaos abides and bounds. Let it fill, let it fill. As you guys are running away.
Do we collect Theo?
Oh yeah.
Collect Theo?
Oh yeah. If Theo goes, then yes.
yes.
Okay.
We're gonna take a
Okay.
slight intermission here.
Mhm.
Basically, I'm basically telling you to get me the fuck out of here.
Theo,
And
you
keep
have another
your
spell.
head.
Your book glows. You have a new spell in there. I will talk to you about that after this. I have to pee and start my food.
Yeah.
Yep.
Intermission, guys. Are we all satisfied with our actions? Oh, L left. Gotcha. No worries. That's not a problem. We can definitely end it there. Oh, you're going to hate me more when you figure out what's in the ring. I can guarantee it.